Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of my You Are Remarkable class to go. This week I am featuring the You Are Remarkable stamp set, which is being released today in our brand new online exclusive, so don't miss getting this one. This is a gorgeous stamp set, and this week I am showing you 4 incredible cards featuring this stamp set. Now you can earn the supplies to make all 4 cards completely free. And the details are all in the video description. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. There we go. The details are all in the video description. You can find that host code and find links to my online store to place orders to earn the class to go for free. If you missed yesterday's class, I did talk a little bit more, or yesterday's video, I talked a little bit more about how to earn the class to go for free. So make sure you check out Monday's video or day 1's video. Now yesterday we made this incredible card. I love this kind of like triple fun fold. It is so fun. So we made this fun fold card yesterday, and today we are making this stunner of a card. Isn't that gorgeous? So we are going to make this card today. All right, now, like I mentioned yesterday, we are featuring the Unbounded Beauty DSP, and that is in our annual catalog. This features lots of colors from our 2024-2026 in color. So I won't go through all the DSPs because you're going to see a fair amount of them this week. All right, so now yesterday we trimmed off the corners of our DSP. So make sure you have saved those because we're going to use those today. So we are going to use that summer splash piece, and then we're actually going to flip this one over and use this gorgeous pattern as well. So this is going to be the background for your card, are those pieces from yesterday. I have a Petunia Pop card base, which is just 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a few more pieces that we're going to stamp with. I have Peach Pie, which is 4 1/8 by 2 3/8, and then I have 2 pieces of white that we're going to stamp on. The small one is 1.5 by 2 1/4, and the larger one is 4 by 2 1/4. Now, don't worry about writing any of those measurements down. They're all in the video description, and they'll be also written on my blog, so you can find them there as well. All right, let's go ahead and do our stamping first. I feel like I'm really zoomed out today, so we're gonna zoom in just a little bit more. We're gonna do our stamping. So let's start with our larger piece. We are gonna start with that beautiful flower image. This is the line art image, and we are going to ink that up in some black memento. So I'm gonna ink up the whole thing. With the larger stamp like this, I like to keep my stamp facing up, and then I like to bring my ink pad to it. I feel like you get a much better even coverage that way. So then we'll turn it over. You can use the stamp positioner too if you have one for this larger image, but my block works pretty well. Perfect. Isn't that image stunning? Just like that. Now you can color this too. We're not doing any coloring this week, but you could absolutely color this image. All right, let me close up my black ink pad before we have a mess. Now we're going to fill it in using Summer Splash ink, just like yesterday. We're going to fill in the leaves, and I'm going to ink that up really well, and I'm going to line this up as best I can with the camera in the way. I can't get right over it, so I kind of have to rely on kind of looking at it from the side, which sometimes isn't great, but look at how perfect that lined up. Wow, good job me. All right, we're going to close that one. We're done with that one, and we're going to bring in Petunia Pop. This is going to be for our flower and our greeting. So let's do our flower first. We're going to ink this up. Now, the other fun thing about this You Are Remarkable stamp set is that it is a distinctive stamp set, which means that, and you'll see it with this, the petal image. Sorry, I had to pull it down just a little bit so I could see it. There is going to be some lighter parts and some darker parts. That is how it's meant to stamp. Isn't that gorgeous though? So you're getting just amazing shading just with one stamp, and it just looks so realistic. It's so gorgeous. All right, we're gonna pull in that little piece of basic white, and we're gonna stamp our greeting on that. This one is probably my favorite greeting in the whole set. It says, "Friends are the flowers in the garden of life." I think that is so pretty. Okay. So they're gonna just fit top to bottom, and I'm sorry, I have to pull this down just a little bit more so I can make sure that I get it all the way on the card. Okay, ooh, good job. I'm doing pretty good today. All right, let's close that one up. We have one more thing to stamp. That's just the center of the flower. I'm gonna grab my little jelly bean stamp set, like I like to refer to it. We're gonna use Peach Pie for this one, just like the center of the flower yesterday. But it looks like a little jelly bean, don't you think? So maybe I just have Easter on the mind. I don't know. little jelly bean right in the center. Once you see something, you can't unsee it, you know? So this will forever now be a little jelly bean. Oh, I can't wait to try to make some Easter cards with it. All right, that's all our stamping. Quick and easy today. Yesterday's card was a little bit more involved, so today we're going quick and easy. All right, let's grab that peach pie piece and let's adhere our flower to that peach pie piece. I'm going to just use my Stampin' Seal for this, just a little adhesive on the back of that. And we'll just adhere this down. Now the peach pie piece is only 1/8 of an inch bigger than the white piece, so you're not going to get a big border around the paper, just a small thin border around all of it. Okay. All right, let's adhere our DSP pieces down. Remember, this is our DSP from yesterday, but we are reusing it for today because why get rid of these gorgeous pieces? All right, for the DSP pieces, I am going to pull out my liquid glue because with triangles, especially DSP, I like to make sure that you get all the way into the corners just so that nothing lifts up. So I am just making sure that that adhesive goes all the way into the corners and then along the sides. Now this is going to have a little bit of a border. So I hope I'm on camera. It's the finished DSP piece will be about 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to leave a little bit of a border around it as we put it down. And then we'll glue this one down. This peach pie piece on the back is so pretty too. We're not using this pattern in any of our cards, but it is stunning. So if you get this DSP pack on your order, use that DSP. It's so pretty. Okay, so make sure that those corners are nice and adhered just so that they don't end up catching on something and then lifting and ripping. But isn't that stunning? What a beautiful background, right? All right, these are going to go on, you guessed it, with dimensionals. So we're going to put dimensionals all on the back of this piece. We'll peel off those backings, get rid of those. And then we're going to adhere this down kind of off to the right. We don't want it completely centered because we want to make sure that we're leaving room for our greeting. So we're going to center this kind of top to bottom and then kind of off to the right a little bit. Now for our greeting, I only want to put dimensionals on the left side. So I'm going to make sure that I know which side is the left side, and we'll peel off those dimensional backings. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of my Stampin' Seal just on the right side because it's going to overlap a little bit. And you want to make sure that everything is sitting at the same level. So just like that, gorgeous, right? All right, let's bring in our brass butterflies. Remember, if your order is over $150 to get this class to go for free, you're going to get a full package of these brass butterflies in your kit. So you can use them over and over and over again. All right, and 3 of these around our flower, and that is today's card. Beautiful, right? I love this card. I love the simplicity of it, but the colors are just so stunning. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on day 2. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 3.